We got a new world rapid chess champion, and it's very young, even younger than Gukesh, 18-year-old Volodar Murzin from Russia. I want to quickly walk you through probably the crucial game of this tournament for him. He was playing against Prague in round number 12. And as you can see, the evil bar here, +4 for Prague, completely winning position. And, you know, Volodar was constantly getting kinda lucky, but I think the luck is what decides, the results in these types of tournaments. Like, he had some luck against Hikaru, he had, a clutch win against Duda, where, the game was going to end in a draw, but then Duda made a mistake and Volodar converted precisely. And this is another thing that I wanted to talk about, is that, there are so many good players and not many of them are getting chances. Of course, Volodar is quite young, he'll get his chances, and one of them is this World Rapid Chess Championship title. I posted a story on Instagram because, Volodar is not far, was not born far from the city where I grew up. He was born in Nizhny Tagil, I was born in Ekaterinburg. And, growing up, of course, everyone was talking about him. Russian hope in chess. And even my younger brother played against him when they were kids. So, I definitely know Volodar. I was in a couple of camps with him. And, it's quite nice to see him winning the event. Of course, he probably didn't expect it. I would never even think of it happening, but it is what it is. Let me walk you through what happened here. So he plays king e2. The idea here is to play bishop e1, king f1, and checkmate this king on h1, as it is quite weak. And Volodar was not scared to go this way. Now, for some reason, f7 gives white almost a winning advantage. So let's say f8, rook f8, f7, rook f8, and apparently after rook 1b2, king f1, let's say, that's what kind of happened in the game, but the rook was on g8. So here f4 is played, and there is no checkmate on g1, and it's just a terrible position. There's a potential of this checkmate happening in the next couple of moves. The position is simply collapsing. But what happened was rook b2 check first, and now after king f1 it turns out f7 doesn't work anymore due to this rook g1 wild checkmate. And if rook b1 goes back, what was happening in the game, bishop e1, and now once again f7 doesn't work due to this back rank checkmate. So had to trade this, and now Volodar got an exchange, and he just started converting it. And after g2, basically Prague simply resigned, because let's say rook b1, I could start with rook g7, I could first play g1 and then rook g7 and just basically take a rook, play up a rook. And this is how Volodar won game number 12. And game number 15, he got kind of an easy pairing. And I was just excited for him to win it, and he made kind of safe draw. Like, yeah, it's kind of tough when you lead the tournament, you get an easy pairing, and you try to play for a draw. Some bad things might happen. Luckily, nothing bad happened. Volodar is the World Rapid Chess Champion. Congrats to him. We'll take a look at the final table later. But there were a couple of fun things happening, and one of such things was move a4. In the game between Brayton Jacobson and Hikaru Nakamura. Hans posted something on Twitter after this game. Basically, unfortunately for Hikaru, he got outplayed after his opponent basically said, alright Hikaru, I'll play a4 because I don't care. Like Hikaru likes to say, I don't care. But actually this game was quite nice. So let's start from this moment, f4. So now let's say bishop goes somewhere back. Because what is bishop a7, right? You don't want to give up your piece. If bishop goes back, rook c2, and Hikaru has actually a huge advantage. But unfortunately with Hikaru, bishop a7 is here for a reason. Rook a7, b6, and now this bishop protects a6, rook protects pawn on b6, cannot be taken. And Brandon Jacobson converted pretty smoothly. There were a couple of nice moves later in the game. Bam! rook c6. Now the idea is you want to create another pass pawn, and let's say something like king f6, there is even c7, and b8 apparently it doesn't look as good, just queen b6, and trying to go c7 that way. But bishop e3, queen b4, once again leaving this rook kind of unprotected. Yeah, pawn protected. You just sacrifice a rook, and after bishop c5, queen a5, king a7, queen c7, rook a8, like Hikaru didn't know what to do. Queen b8, rook c5 ends the game. I mean, great game by Brayden Jacobson. He finished quite good actually. I think he finished 8 out of 13. I mean, it's not as bad. I mean, not a bad result. And then in the last round, we actually had Hikaru Nakamura playing against Hans Niemann with black pieces. So, as you can see here on the right side, I mean, Hikaru had huge advantage from the opening. Then the game became very, very, unclear. Hans had a winning position, then it returned back to normal endgame. And in the following position, Hikaru makes a mistake. And now Hans is promoting his pawn first, c1, and we had the following position, where basically what happens is, now Hikaru doesn't, I mean, he can't trade queens, because unfortunately this h6 pawn is this, I mean, this square is the same square as this bishop, so if queens are being traded off the board, Hikaru is losing this game. And they played for a while. Basically, of course Hans wants to win this one. It's just a matter of principle, you know. And he was slowly outplaying, and here, basically, I'm not sure what happened, but apparently, I think Hikaru just resigned because of king h5. It turns out there is no way to protect this pawn on f3. There is no way to play this on. Hikaru finished 7.5 out of 13. I don't think he's on top 50, or maybe he's 45th or something, but he didn't have a great tournament. Yeah, he had a good start, and then last few days have been terrible. Like, he lost to Volodar in round number 9, then he lost to Brayden Jacobson in round number 10, and lost to Hans Smoke Niemann in round number 13. Let me know if you think he will come back and blitz. And now I want to show you probably, I mean, you'll probably, write something in chat, because I have no idea how to explain it. a4, c5, rook a3, rook g3. This is, guys, World Rapid Chess Championship. I would never play something like this, even if I'm like completely tilted. I'm not sure why Awonder does it. Apparently he was tilted, but guys, still, like, yeah, he made a draw against Magnus in the first round, but it's still like, why you're doing this? Like, let me play in this event. I never will play it. I mean, it's just horrible, and I was very happy to see that he got completely demolished. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can say I'm kind of rude, but guys, I mean, no offense to Wonder, but even if you're, completely tilted, like, play rook a3 and then this nonsense. I mean, he's a good player. Why do such thing? After rook h3 takes knight f2, he simply resigned because there's fork, and you might ask, alright, but I mean, we just pick up basically 2 pieces. But unfortunately, there is also this hanging, and let's say takes this, or queen h4. I mean, position just simply collapses, and he lost another game and finished at 5.5 out of 13. Not even half of the points taken. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, it was some fun. Let's get to the final table. Russians are back, guys. Volodar Murzin, Alexander Grishuk, Yan Nepomniachtchi. Top 3 places. Then we have Linier, Arjun, and there have been talks. I'm not sure how World Blitz Chess Championship affects the FIDE circuit, but there have been talks that FIDE is officially qualified or something. I don't think it's true, but let's wait for next couple of days. FIDE finished 15th, by the way, so one of the other things is Bortnik. Bortnik is actually 18th in official chess results table. But alright, I mean, it's sensational results for 18-year-old here. Yeah, obviously, Alexander Grishuk is also some kind of sensation since he's a veteran player. You don't really expect Alexander to be so high on top. And Jan came kinda close, but again couldn't claim his first World Chess Championship title. Yeah guys, we'll have a rest day today as you're watching this video, and we'll continue with Blitz portion of the event tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next recap. Bye bye.